In India, since centuries, it has been a custom of kings and the princely families to promote arts. But in your case, you are an artist here. How do you feel about this, sir?
I have been promoting art also. From 1999, I have been organizing a music festival in the palace where Maharaja Swadhitirunal lived. That palace is called Kutira Malika because it's a big building with wooden horses carved on that. So it's called Kudira Horse Malika. So there, whatever I have experienced as a aspiring young upcoming Carnatic musician, I found there is supply and demand in economics also. People want to listen, one set of people want to sing, another set of people. Who is the intermediary? Sabha secretaries who organize concerts. They decide what the public should listen to. So just like if we look at our sports sector, one person, they try hard and work hard and somehow they win a big medal in Olympics or something. After they win, people shower money on them, 10 crores, 20 crores, like that. You win a gold medal in Olympics, no? So much money, they don't know what to do. But instead of so much money being given to a person who has already won gold medal, if they invest even 1% of that to create a champion in the next generation, it will help a lot. No? So for me, music also, I found that people who are already established are called again and again, and for them the same audience will come again and again. It will just go on, it will be like repeat of the same artist and same audience and same artist. So how long? There might be some other person, there are other musicians. So I found that the equation is that it is always or almost always the artist who approaches the organizer and says, either they will demand, if you are an arrogant artist, hey, why don't you call me? They will demand, or if you are lower level, they beg, please give me a chance. No? Please. And the organizer decides, okay, we'll give you a chance. But without the artist, organizer is zero. I mean, you have to have artists for the organizers to survive, no? The main thing. Everyone needs each other. Listeners need artists need listeners, organizers, everyone needs it. But the balance is very much in favor of organizers who decide that they have a 10-day festival and 300 people want to sing. So they have in a powerful position, no? So it's supply and demand only. So in my festival, I decided I will never encourage or accept applications. So people who apply to me means I won't call them. So somebody sings well, I go out in search. Now of course internet has come. Long before internet, I will physically go and attend concerts. Suppose I have a concert tomorrow at 6:30 and 4:30 to 6:30 somebody is singing, I will go and attend that concert also. So and listen, oh, the person is singing nicely, and I call them. And I have no junior slot. If I have a 10-day festival, each day one concert, whether it is one Sangeeta Kaladhi or Padma Awardee or a 14-year-old person, same slot, like that. So I have been promoting art in my own way for my festival. It is my good fortune that I started singing also.
Ganthamu puyaruga, panneeru ganthamu puyaruga, andamaina yadunandanu pai, andamaina yadunandanu pai, kundaradanariraudaga parimala ganthamu puyaruga, panneeru ganthamu puyaruga.
I have invested maximum time and energy and stress and money on this festival, which I conducted for 23 years. In 2020 also I had the festival, but when the pandemic came, last day of January, I cancelled it after 23. So first when I used to call Balamurali Krishna, some famous person, big audience would come. But there would be somebody who is very, very good, but whose name nobody knows, there will be 20 people. And then I'll feel really sad. They are giving such a good concert and only 20 people are there to hear. But next day, one famous person comes, these 20 people will tell, hey, why you didn't come yesterday? No, yesterday it was so good. So like that, I have over the years gradually established my credentials as an organizer. If he calls means they must be good, even if they have not heard of them.
Okay.
So very young people below 15 age group have also given concert in the same slot like Balamurali sir and you know.
You are the one who introduced ladies to sing
In Navaratri
inside the
festival.
palace.
Navaratri festival, that is a weird thing because Navaratri is meant for the temple has a goddess who is a female, Devi. My family is matrilineal where the women have the power and the money and the identity and say so, everything is with the women. So a family dominated by women conducting a festival for a woman where women are not allowed. Not only to sing, even to listen. For listen also there is a mandapam like this, they have to sit outside only. So they can't even see who is singing. So that I used to find it very weird. So from the time I became interested in music when I was a teenager, I started questioning this. And there is no answer. Like people, you are 21 years old, you get married. Why? Just that is how it's done. Like that, it's one thing which is done without asking or inquiring, thinking about why. So I used to change it little by calling people who were never called before, including Mangalampalli Balamurali Krishna sir, who was never invited there. So there are many people, big names who have never sung there because of politics. That is another story before my time. So I am not responsible for that, but it pains me a lot. Madurai Mani Iyer or Chembai Vaidyanatha Bhav, these are musicians I love so much. They have never sung there because of some reasons. So at least during my time, I made so many musicians who have never sung there sing there. P.S. Narayana Swami, who passed away recently, P.S. Narayana, V.R. Krishna Iyer, there are V. Subramaniam, there are so many people whom I have invited for the first time. The big name is that Balamurali Krishna. Then they never had flute solo, they never had violin solo, they had only male vocal and male veena, that's all. So I put flute solo there, I put violin solo there. Like that slowly, the last step was actually inviting ladies. Oh, it took gradually. It happened only in 2006 or 7 when a lady could sing and ladies could come inside and sit and listen also. At that time, fortunately, there was not so much social media either. So it just quietly happened. See, some people, they imitate others to make fun of them, to mock them. In my case, I only imitate people I like. I love them so much, I am so intimately familiar with them that I don't have to think. Suppose Balamurali Krishna, you ask something, one phrase, you see mimics on stage.
He also mimics so nice.
But mimics, they will take a dialogue from a movie and say it like the actor. But with Balamurali sir, I am not saying one line which he said. Normal conversation which comes spontaneously, what he would have said, how he would have said, it just comes. That personality, whole personality, not just the voice and the mannerisms. I am Balamurali, you are Ramvarma. That is what telling. We need only one Balamurali. There can be only one Balamurali. So we don't need. So they say, I want to be another Balamurali. That is wrong. I never sang like my guru. Actually, if you sing Rani Di Radu, all those compositions, recordings are there of his guru. The song is sung exactly like his guru, but with his own interpretation. But he has not changed the structure. Same way, what I have learned, his color only, but not changed. So in my case also, I am very fidelity to what my gurus taught me is very high, but I don't imitate. I can show why. See, suppose I sing pa da pa ma ga, just pa da pa ma ga. Balamurali sir, pa da pa ma ga. So one one thing is Panchamatanga mukha Ganapati na. So Panchamatanga mukha Ganapati na. So just small one thing. But is it chaya. But basically thing is, suppose I say da, 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 both are same only. Just in the pronunciation, one small thing that I don't do when I sing normally. But when I speak intentionally, just for fun, then I speak like him. In fact, his music, after he passed away also, I don't miss his music at all. It is there in me. So many recordings are there. What I do miss is the interaction, the time we used to spend together. He will be watching TV all the time and TV very loudly. So he would keep it in full volume and keep surfing the channel. So one Hindi, one Telugu, one English, one film song, one news, one advertisement, it's keep coming.
Small kid.
But so loudly, and I could not bear that. But it was entertaining because we don't know what is going to come. One image comes means he will pass one comment automatically, and mostly very, very funny. And very naughty also. Yeah, so it just comes. So he will be enjoying watching TV. I will be enjoying watching him watch TV. So, and seeing what he says. That I miss a lot because it's not planned. You can try and be funny. You can try and be charming. That is one side. That is the celebrity side. But just one to one in a room, he'll be naturally charming, naturally sweet and lovely and funny and sparkling. No? That I miss a lot. It's very vivacious, very spontaneous, instant. And even if you give one chocolate means, he will, suppose I wear a new watch. New watch, eh? So I wear a new watch means he will immediately notice. Then I say, oh sir, so you saw, I have been watching you. Like once, in fact, in Mumbai, now we are sitting in Mumbai, I remember, I used to work for some time and spend a lot of time outside India. So the first time in my life I bought a suit and tie. So I landed in Mumbai one day, and next day there was a 3-concert event in Shanmughananda Hall. 1 hour concert by Hariprasad Chaurasya, 1 hour by Balamurali Krishna, and 1 hour by both of them together. Jugalbandi. So I was there in the front row, and I just came from Amsterdam. So I thought I'll surprise him. I'll wear a suit and go. So I wore the suit, and Hariprasad Balamurali sir's concert was over. So before the Jugalbandi, there's an intermission. So I went backstage, and he was eating vadai from a paper plate, and then I just knelt down in front of him. I said, Namaste, sir. So he will meet so many people whom he has absolutely no idea who, but he doesn't want them to know that I don't know. So, how are you? So everybody, family, everybody at home, okay? So I know how he speaks when he doesn't know somebody. So he spoke to me like, how are you? Like this. So I said, oh, he doesn't recognize. I'm sitting in front of the same face only. So then I said, sir, you know me? I said, then he said, Ram Verma. So, stand up. So I said,
He saw you.
In suit. It suits you. It suits you. Like I've been watching you, no? It's then you won't believe. When I went to Madras after a few days, some unconnected musicians, I meet them for a concert, they'll come in. It seems you wore a suit and went for Balamurali. So he's been telling everybody that Ramorma wore a suit and looked very nice. No?